What's up guys, welcome back to UFC Unpacked. Today we're breaking down the biggest upcoming UFC fights. For each fight, I'll cover the advantages, disadvantages, and my final prediction. These are just my opinions, so let me know yours in the comments. Let's get started. Max Holloway vs Conor McGregor. Max Holloway's biggest advantage is his cardio. He can throw a ridiculous amount of strikes and maintain his pace for all 5 rounds. He also has one of the best chins in UFC history and is extremely difficult to finish. Conor McGregor's biggest advantage is his knockout power. When he's fresh, he can end a fight with a single shot. His timing and precision are among the best we've ever seen. Max's disadvantage is that he sometimes absorbs too much damage early before finding his rhythm. Conor's disadvantage is his cardio. As fights get deeper, his output tends to slow down and opponents often begin to take over. My prediction is Max Holloway by 4th round TKO. If Max survives the early danger, I think his pressure and volume become too much for Conor. Leon Edwards vs Daniel Rodriguez. Leon Edwards has advantages almost everywhere. His striking is technical, his defense is excellent, and his fight IQ is among the best in the division. Daniel Rodriguez is extremely tough and has dangerous boxing. He always comes to fight and can make things difficult for anyone. Leon's disadvantage is that he can sometimes be too patient and allow rounds to stay closer than they should. Rodriguez's disadvantage is the gap in overall skill and experience against elite competition. My prediction is Leon Edwards by unanimous decision. I think he'll control the fight from start to finish. Corey Sandhagen vs Mario Bautista. Corey Sandhagen's biggest advantage is his creativity. His movement, striking variety, and unpredictability make him one of the toughest fighters to prepare for. Mario Bautista's advantage is momentum. He's been improving every fight and enters this matchup full of confidence. Corey's disadvantage is that he occasionally lets opponents make fights closer than necessary. Mario's disadvantage is experience against the very best fighters in the division. My prediction is Corey Sandhagen by split decision. I expect a very competitive fight. Robert Whittaker vs Nikita Krylov. Robert Whittaker's advantages are his speed, footwork, and experience. He's fought the best fighters in the world and knows how to handle pressure. Nikita Krylov's biggest advantage is his power. He's dangerous everywhere and can change a fight with one moment. Whittaker's disadvantage is the amount of damage he's accumulated throughout his long career. Krylov's disadvantage is his defensive consistency against highly technical opponents. My prediction is Robert Whittaker by unanimous decision. Islam Makhachev vs Ian Garry. Islam Makhachev's biggest advantage is his wrestling and grappling. Once he gets hold of opponents, he controls where the fight takes place. Ian Garry's biggest advantage is his movement and striking. He uses range very well and is difficult to hit cleanly. Islam's disadvantage is that he needs to close distance before his wrestling becomes effective. Ian's disadvantage is dealing with relentless grappling pressure over multiple rounds. My prediction is Islam Makhachev by 3rd round submission. Those are my predictions for the biggest upcoming UFC fights. Remember, MMA is the most unpredictable sport in the world. One punch, one takedown, or one mistake can change everything. Comment your predictions below and tell me which fight you're most excited for. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and join the UFC Unpacked community.